That's special.
That is special.
That's special.
But I don't want to sit on this panel and just highlight that he's a great shooter.
No.
This guy does everything, right? He defends, he rebounds, he's tough. Like, he gives you a lot of things on the basketball court, not just shooting. Cooper's going to be an NBA All-Star, All-NBA. Like, he's going to have his moments for 10-plus years. But it's Knueppel who deserves that this year.
So what goes into that factor, right? Are we talking about winning? Because you're talking about winning, right?
Rookie of the year we don't include rookie.
You're not including winning. I said the same thing. Okay. So now let's take it another notch. Knueppel leading the league 3-point percentage. Set a record. Cooper Flagg, points, rebounds, assists. He's across the board leading this team.
And steals.
And steals. Yeah. Who's the most valuable player out of those two on those teams? We talking about rookie of the year. Because this takes me back to me and LeBron rookie of the year debate. We were talking about winning versus somebody who didn't make the playoffs, but he had the numbers. We both had the numbers. So what does this actually comes down to? For me, I would love to see a co-rookie of the year. I would love to see co-rookie of the year.
This is like a Grant Hill, J. Kidd type scenario.
Absolutely.
And I hope they really measure it and consider it that way.
You got to bring that back.
Yeah. But so to answer your question, if we don't factor in winning, what do we factor in? Well, I go and look at when Cooper went out. Khan took his game to a whole nother level. He closed that gap and exceeded that. When they played each other, I think Cooper had 40-something. Khan had like 34. Like, they had a crazy game here on this court here.
Yeah.
And Khan matched that. He matched Cooper, and he had the game when he played, and he put up crazy numbers.
So what about this? So was Cooper so far ahead when he was injured?
Yes.
To where Knueppel was now playing catch-up?
Well, I wouldn't say so far ahead. He was right with him. He was below him, but Cooper was leading.
It's also the developmental process, too. For Knueppel, it took him a little bit longer to get used to what Charlotte wanted to do, how they wanted to play, playing with LaMelo and Brandon Miller, whereas Cooper, he came in, J. Kidd gave him the ball and put him in pick and rolls and said, we only going to go as far as you go. So it's a different mindset. So that's why Knueppel closed that gap early in the season.
And also what we haven't factored in, again, they're different players, different styles, different responsibilities. One is getting the #1 defender on him every night in Cooper, right? Khan is not seeing the #1 defender. That is a factor as well. So we have to consider that. But all in all, both of these young fellas.
Give it to them both, man.
Give it to them both, man. Because they have
and they're handling their roles to elite levels.
100%. And his head coach, Jason Kidd, he said it like he's the total package. You saw it in that feature. He was a co-rookie of the year at one point with Grant Hill. Can I ask you guys the last time we had a co-rookie of the year? You guys know the answer?
The last Grant Hill.
Elton Brand, Steve Francis.
Yes, 99, 2000. Good job. It's only happened 4 times in the history of the NBA, and that's the most recent one. So we'll see if it happens again. This year with Knueppel, and Cooper Flagg.
Hit subscribe for more news, highlights, and analysis from the NBA on NBC.